What's going on, everyone? Darkwater here, and welcome back to Airport CEO and our recreation of the Singapore Changi Airport. And last time we did some more work on Terminal 4, getting some remote stand service in place. It'll eventually go to up here, but that's going to be down the road. We also have our giant chandelier here, our slide for you to slide down from this floor, where we're going to see if we can kind of map out where everything's going to end up going. A lot of things are going to be squeezed into a very small area, so I think we're going to try and work our way and at least map out where things are going to live. We're going to just start down here. So we will come over and up. These are going to be bathrooms. I've got bathrooms somewhere, don't I? That's somewhere reasonable. No? Up a floor, down a floor, down a floor. Yeah. Oh, give me that. And we'll go ahead and just drop those in right there, and that's not zoned. Fine. I will zone it manually myself. So that takes care of that. This wall comes back a little bit to, say, there, and then comes across and back a little bit. There's kind of a hallway. Take that back. Let's take this here, because there is a baby care area, so we'll add that in as well. That's going to require me to rezone things real quick. Bathroom, and add, a door. How about a table in there? And how about just a nice armchair as well? And that'll work itself. Be okay. There we go. This area here is, I'm going to zone it as a single food room. It's going to be several. We will open this up once we get it mapped out. There are several shops here. There is the Heavenly Wang, serving local styled breakfast favorites. There is also the Old Chung Ki, serving signature curry, or curry-o. Crispy pastry shell generously stuffed with curried potato, chicken, and an egg slice, all cooked with special herbs and spices. There is a couple shops in this same area, but we're not going to do shops because we've got a whole bunch of other shops that we're going to add in. In front of that, there is I'm going to call it a viewing area for lack of better terminology. This area just add some seats in here, there and there. Yeah, that'll work. So this area, both the seating area plus the shops, are known as part of the Heritage Zone. Inspired by Peronican, again, I apologize if that's mispronounced, shop houses nestled around Singapore, this zone houses familiar local and traditional brands. Heritage-themed facades and furnishings evoke a sense of nostalgia. In the center area on the second floor, because the shops are on the first floor, and then there's also the second story facade. This area is all open to this floor as well. But again, we can't do that. Uh, but the second floor has in the center a short film that plays set in the 1830s Singapore, depicting two shop houses, a shipping company, and a tea house, and portrays a heroic love story between two young migrant workers. And so that plays occasionally up on the second floor within the facade. It kind of manipulates its way out of the way so you could actually watch it and enjoy a show while you're at the airport. Continuing on, just to try and lay things out, we're going to go ahead and roll through another food room. Taking a look to see how... Okay. Everything basically runs even with this wall here. I'm going to drop it down to here. No, I will do it actually even with this wall, which is right about here. I'm going to come over, say, to there. There is the Texas chicken, if you were with us last time, and we took a look at the Texas chicken, which is the heritage and spirit and origins are authentically Texas. The logo still, to me, screams Church's chicken, but don't know. That is next to a perfume shop that will not be added in just because we're going to need the size to get the shop restaurant in. There's a little bit of space in here. Give me a food room. So this is a hallway that kind of splits back and out to like there. And then we'll just roll a decently sized food room. Do we have Church's chicken? Is that a thing we've got? Maybe? I don't know. I don't think so. Sometimes it takes a while for them to load in, but yeah, I don't know if we do. But that's going to be its own restaurant again. There's a perfume shop that borders next to it. We'll probably leave that out. Right here, I don't even know how I'm going to do it. It's labeled as a play area. But it's not just a play area. There are a bunch of... I will use seats loosely. And I mean very loosely. Because these seats look like animals. And if I can track video or pictures of it, I will definitely include it because it's something. So that's the different colored animals. I think there's actually some neon colors with them. We will deal with that down the road. This area up here is the Taste Singapore shop, the Irvin's Salted Egg, and Kids Time. So we will do a single shop, given the fact that we will need to have other shops. And it basically runs right up to where the elevator is. And we'll bring it forward a little bit. something like here? Oh, hold on. We're gonna do... Oh, is that a good idea? The game's letting me do it, so maybe. Okay, we're gonna do it. Yes, that is a massive shop. We are not going to enclose the entire space as a shop. So there is the kids' time, which toys, games, whatnot, uh, comes over and back and like that. So it's a small little shop. Um, Looks like it might be open on the corner, so we'll kind of take that back a little bit. Then there's looks like a little bit of space for the salted egg back there. And then there's a hallway that goes back. And then you've got the Taste Singapore. So all of your Singapore-inspired delicacies. So that just kind of sits on the corner here, and it curves around a little bit. So we'll do that and come to maybe here and like that. What's back in the back? There is a smoking room that's back here, so we will do that and have our smoking room. We will wall this off, potentially another staff break room. I don't know if I have pictures of the salted egg, so I might just leave that as it is. Let's real quick rezone this and this. There in the middle, which is why that's so big, is Discover Singapore is out there in the middle. And that will allow you to bring home souvenirs that remind you of the best times in the Lion City. So everything you could possibly want Singapore related will be kind of in a small little shop area right in the center here. The wall comes back to the elevator that will take you to the mezzanine level, as well as to the... Comes back a little bit for an unknown reason. But also takes you downstairs to the arrival area. There is a bunch of shops here. Well, there's three. There's Avenue Kids for Kids Boutique. So quality clothing. There is the Fashion Place. Offering individual brands and are highlighted in the open space area that ensures variety, offering fashion and accessories, both business and casual. And then on the far left end is a W.H. Smith. I think we're just going to do a single shop over here. Kind of encompass... Nope, can't do that. Goes to about the edge where the elevator is. So we'll kind of bring it forward a little bit. And we will wall this off. I'm going to put a wall there since it's not actually connected to anything. I'm going to have to see how this is angled out. There is a Tiger Den, which is just a small little bar that kind of overlooks the central area here. I'm not going to add that one in, just because it's a single food and drink place. There is another couple shops in this corner that we will add in, so we'll go ahead and do a shop. it's laid out so very oddly. Yes, to there. It's got a weird curve to it, which is why I'm struggling with that. Then there is a giant duty-free shop that lives basically here. It stretches. I'm gonna pull it all the way to here. There's a top portion and a bottom portion, so we're just gonna do kind of a walkway through right there. Bathrooms. Oh, that is such a small area. But I think we can squeeze things in. So we've got the escalator up to the second floor. That actually goes the opposite direction. Go ahead and let things run so we can get things going a little ways. Okay, I want to get this guy out of here. These seats I might move forward. Just want to make sure that escalator is going left. The flooring is basically the same flooring throughout. I'm just going to do that. And then in the shops, we can go ahead and take it through as we need to. Yeah, escalator goes right to left. So it goes basically here. Not a lot of space, but we will make it work. Okay. The elevator is a glass elevator, so I actually want it forward. Gonna bump it forward a little bit, and then whenever we work on the mezzanine, it'll probably make more sense why it's forward. There is information desk right up here. It sits almost below the escalator. There's a slight wall behind it. And then behind that wall is a bunch of chairs. Well, not quite. Again, it's a bunch of the carts to, get your bags and move them around. The best we got right now. There's a little bit of seating underneath the escalator, as well as this escalator also. Oh, I think that escalator goes in the other direction than I have it. Yeah. Well, this one I got backwards too. There are a ton of shops that we're just gonna have to kind of consolidate, I guess. I think we're gonna move you guys. I'm gonna move you forward to like there, and then we can take that out. and then we'll be able to build the other shop in this area. Um, Listen, you guys are just standing where there's a wall. I can't do a whole lot about that. Okay. Guess we could start over here. Is there a seating area within? That I don't know. Yes. Okay. So there is a little bit of seating along the side here, and it looks like there is kind of a cooking station on the center. So let's start here. And that kind of separates the two shops. Yeah, that'll be good. We'll come down. It looks like there's seating on this side and prep stations kind of on the back side. This is basically all open. There's a post somewhere, probably right there in the middle. Food. We're gonna need a cooking station at least. I'm gonna do a wall right there, so we'll do... Technically that's a window, but we'll go with cooking stations. And then we'll do another 2 cooking stations down over there, because I think that'll take care of any food room requirements. We will do a cash register. It's kind of down a little ways, and then the rest of this is just counter. And I think I'm just going to take counter around here. After that, it's tables, chairs. There is... I'll just seal that off just to kind of square the room. That's not what I want. I wanted this guy. And, looks like white tables. So we'll... It's a very interesting, greenish color. Maybe just a smidge more. Yeah, something more like that. Can I paint? Thank you. And then in the middle here, just a couple round tables, chairs. I guess we'll do that. And then it's just stools. I was going to put another one here, but then, you know, there's walkway issues. Again, white table and look like the same color benches. Well, they're not really benches. They're short metal stools is the best way I can put. Oh, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? Game, you're not going to let me do... No, you're not. Okay, fine. We will manipulate this as we need to. So, secure, international, food room, counter. Buy food room. Got an interesting mosaic tile. Something like this. Across the front. And then it looks like it's just small tile within the rest of it. And so that takes care of that one. Next door, we've got Old Chungki. And you just... Oh. Okay. There's two places for... There's a counter service right here. Like right there. So we're gonna take out that wall. We're gonna take out that. Actually, just take out the entire run. And then grab a small register. Again, we will just kind of face it the same direction. Counter, counter. Speed things up a little bit. Inside, there's a small little wooden area, but the rest of it's just kind of octagonal tile, which we don't have. We'll go with this. It's close. But there is just tables, chairs, small black square tables. No, there's no backs on those. So it's just basically black stools as well. I don't think that's even in the correct direction. No. Nope, I don't want that. I really don't want that. What are we doing? Just paint. That's about it. There's swinging doors back to the kitchen. So, tell you what, let's take that out. We'll add a door here. I need to deal with security. And there, okay. I want shop, nope. I want a restaurant. I want a small... Oh, that's not... Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Because that would require me to put it in this food room. We're just gonna do that. And then I could just take out that one, add my wall back in, add my wall there. Little wall forward, and then just open area for people to come in and out. And I don't have another chair. I'm gonna just stretch that wall forward just a little bit more. Similar tile coming across, and that'll work. Where to start with the rest? Says that Taste of Singapore is currently closed, but we will have it. Looks like this is open. There's a post here. There's a cash register in the middle, so we will little smaller space than I thought. We will put it here. No, here. Then on the back shut wall, there is bunch of candy. It looks like just a bunch of candy on the back wall. There's a few just small there and there. And then there's just kind of a pedestal kind of over here on the front half. And then it's just it's almost straight concrete. There we go. We could probably open you up since people want to eat. Oh. There is. Cooking stations. I don't have enough cooking stations. This one doesn't have enough size. Okay, well. KFC it is, I guess? That'll get at least people a place to eat. This should probably have been the KFC now that I'm thinking about it. Let's continue over that. We'll deal with the smoking room real quick. Same kind of wooden tile. Why did I not carpet all the way up? Actually, you should probably be wood under the door. And we'll just get a couple chairs in here. And just a couple tables. That'll work for our smoking room. What am I doing on this corner? That's an interesting question. And there's kids time. Oh. Okay. So yeah, it's everything you could possibly imagine. Toys, games, stuffed animals, Legos, those Disney sum-sums, little stuffed animal guys, if you even remotely know what I'm babbling on about. I'm not going to take that wall out. I guess it kind of curves around. We will leave that as it is, but let's get a... Ooh, that's going to be a small... Well, that'll work. It'll be just very cramped in here. Give me some... Can I get a wall-mounted shelf over here? Kind of. That'll suffice. And then lastly, we've got the Discover Singapore. And that is basically a standalone kiosk right in here. There are some vending machines next to... Not there, that's for sure. Next to the escalators. One white and one red on both sides. something like that. The ones on the top side are money changing ATMs. The bottom side, it looks like, are also money changing ATMs. So we'll just use regular food rooms for that. The Discover Singapore is wide open. There's a couple pillars. It's kind of a triangular shape, if you will. So we will do kind of 2 pillars there. We will do 2 pillars here. I might not have put this. This might be too small a room. Let's stretch this out. We should be able to do that, right? Right, game? You'll... No, because there's walls in the way. Oh. Cute. Well, cute. Okay. That's a problem. That is definitely a problem. Are you not zoned? No. Okay. We're gonna de-zone that and that. Maybe that'll prevent people from leaving, getting stuck like those guys. At some point, I will come back and fix that. But now I've got to fix this. So you know what? Give me just a second. Okay. Now we've got things back where it should be. It's zoned white enough that I can get the shop counter in right here in the middle. There is not a whole bunch of stuff everywhere, but there are some wall shelves on some of the pillars. That is not a wall shelf, is it? That is nice. This is a wall-mounted one. So there's candy there. I'm not going to put anything on the other ones because there's a tendency for staff to get stuck. I'm going to box that in. That pedestal's not right, so we're just going to modify where those are. There we go. The flooring, again, just kind of a tile-ish color. Yeah, that'll work. And we can get ourselves a shop in here, right? How about something bigger? With a larger footprint requirement. Let's go with a pick and fly. Maybe. There we go. Sign, please. Thank you. Okay. Want to do this shopping area real quick. We've got Avenue Kids, which just has a relatively small footprint with just kind of some stuff on the walls, as well as a few stands in the front middle. So that's a food room. We'll do some couple wall mounted here and here, out there, here and here, and maybe just a couple nice ones. Actually, hold on. That. Actually, we can do one more in there. There we go. So that'll work for Kids Avenue. Next to that, we've got the Fashion Place, which is a little bit larger. with a pillar in the middle. All of the clothing you could possibly want. It looks like Hugo Boss, Tory Burch, Marc Jacobs, Longchamp, all just packed in there. Give me a register centered there. We're going to do a wall. 1, 2, 3 there. And that comes over that way. There's a pillar here. We've got kind of hanging clothing on the walls. So, yes, actually let's go with nice for a second. So, we'll do a couple of those on either side. It looks like there's some on the front, and don't know if I want to do basic. It's too big for the space. We'll go with a pedestal there, maybe a pedestal in the corners. Maybe there's some handbags or something on it. And next to that is the W.H. Smith for all of your reading material. And actually, I think we have a W.H. Smith shop. It's going to throw the items on the desks off, but that's fine. Then we will we will do a basic. That is not what I wanted. Okay, fine. We will just do a couple of nice shelves there and there. I believe that there's a pillar out front. I was trying to get confirmation on that. Yeah. There's a pillar basically out here. Real quick with flooring, looks like it's kind of the same gray tan color. And it just kind of comes out and goes through there. You are the lighter tan. Then there is kind of the darker color in the middle here. Kind of goes like that, and it looks like there's some wood way back in the corners. As for the Children's Avenue, or the absolutely spaced on what that was called, Avenue Kids, it's just basic white tile. Let's grab, I thought I just saw WH. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Couple more things I want to get hammered through in this episode. The escalator goes that way. Wall around, wall there. In the center here, and I will track down pictures and or video of it, is an area called Steel in Bloom. The ethereal beauty of nature set in steel. It explores the human interaction with nature. In addition to a koi pond, the garden features a 6-meter-tall centerpiece adorned with an intricate botanical motif modeled in steel. It's a gorgeous little area that you can just walk through. There's some seated areas in there. There's looks like koi underneath glass that you can walk over as you take a look. You know what? We will go with the knot. It seems to be close to the the sculpture. I don't think we've got any trees or nothing. Nah, not really. But the it's a gorgeous setting. Actually, let me take that back. Take you out. Because there's basically 4 structures that go up and they kind of, I don't know, frame in the center walkway. So we're going to do one there. It's too close to the escalator. 2, 3, and 4. And then there's plants around it, and it looks like there's a little bit of seating kind of in the areas whenever you walk through. So give me hedges. Nope. Roll with a couple banana palms. Going around and going into some ferns on the corner. We don't have any ponds or anything, which is kind of sad. All of our benches and couches are going to be long, aren't they? How close to the escalator are we? It's actually not bad. Let me change that. Nope, not that. But I do want a little bit of seating in this area. We'll go with the modern couches. That's the best thing we've got to being a bench. That is a tight fit. That is a real tight fit. And that is not even centered. Okay, tell you what. Let's... Okay, you guys can put that in. I want it centered. Do that. Do that. Give me my knots back. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to put seating in here because I think it's just going to be too close to everything. It leaves a little bit of space over on this side, which there's more seating, but we'll be okay there. Give me hedges again. And we'll kind of finish up with some ferns on there. I think I like that a little bit better. And the area does have dark hardwood going into it and out of it. Can I... I don't know if I want that. But in the very center is where the koi is, live, be. And then it's underlit. Looks black in the pictures I'm seeing. So I'm going to do that. I am going to do that. But there's some just happy little fish swimming around down here. You can see as you're just walking around, enjoying the nature. and then it kind of meanders down. There's some hanging plants over on the side here. But, yeah, it's a really gorgeous area. We'll come through and just kind of tweak the rest of the planters here. Go. No, those are white. White, lavender. White. They are back or underlit with lighting, so I was a little confused there. You know, I'm okay with it. Yeah, we'll go with that. And there we go. We've got kind of our centerpiece, and we've got a bunch of shops. People are shopping, people are eating. You guys are locked in a room, which, fine. Things are going okay. Look at that. No warnings. Looks like people are getting through security. People are getting checked in. People are getting on and off their plane. This seems like it might have been a good day. Well, except for you guys. Don't know where you're going. Did I not put the right road in a second time? Apparently not. Well, I'm gonna fix that, and this is gonna be a good place to leave it. We are really pushing through, getting a lot of the rest of the terminal filled out here. I think next time we will knock out the rest of the shops here, get all of the seating in place. And that'll basically take care of this level, and the last that we have to tackle is going to be the mezzanine level up here, and that's not a whole lot. There's a 7-Eleven over here. There's a place to take a nap. There's basically a food, it's a 24-hour grab-and-go kind of food place. There's a Burger King up there. And then there's 2 lounges, and that runs the gamut of Terminal 4. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys for being here, and I look forward to seeing you guys again in Airport CEO. And as always, I hope you guys have yourselves a great day.